We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Michael Wacha, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Escobar has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, David Peralta. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Christian Walker. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Escobar stands at second with 2 gone. Just missing here, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. One left for the Diamondbacks, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Luke Weaver will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Next up for New York, Brandon Nimmo, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's in.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to third, scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. His career line against Wacha. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Here's the 1-1. Now a curveball misses inside. No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Tim LeCastro, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The pitcher, Luke Weaver.
The pitcher, Luke Weaver, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch.
Inside ball. That's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the D-backs 2 and the Mets nothing. Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that's over. 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Full count. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, J.D.
Settling in now, J.D. Davis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A runner at first with no outs here. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So here's Eduardo Escobar, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Left center, base hit. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And as you get a look there at the Diamondbacks leaders, we see he currently sits 4th on the club in that department. At the plate, David Peralta. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Into the box now, Christian Walker.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you can definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
So a man at 3rd here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun.
Little bit of a unique home run on that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
Here it comes, 1-0. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at 3rd and 2 away.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. D-backs out in front, 3-0.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch coming, here it is. Wilson Ramos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Calhoun giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
For the current campaign, Rosario averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly .250. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and the veteran right-hander Michael Wacha will hit next. From the stretch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovullo about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Vogt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Hey, that was a pretty good fastball. Some low fire at the knees. But in this day and age of launch angle, this guy was able to go down and get it and hit it a mile.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Tim LaCastro. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Popped him up. Ramos is there. 1 out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Luke Weaver, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Outside for a ball. 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
In now, Ketel Marte.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Back goes McNeil. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. Now the 2-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Weaver rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
To the plate now, David Peralta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. A runner on first with 2 away. Right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Coming in is Nimmo.
He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Diamondbacks lead this one 5-0. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it, and that's the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Pete Alonso goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Robinson Cano.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Paul Sewald will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. This is in the air out to right. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. And right into the shift. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
That's popped up. Davis in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the run is Nimmo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And the pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Vogt is under this one. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. Three and 0 now. Amed Rosario would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-0 offering. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. Man at first after the 2-out walk. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike two. 2 out with the man at first. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Eduardo Nunez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This is foul right side. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. D-backs lead it 5-0. Robert Gesellman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Ready once again, Stephen Vogt. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
The second baseman, Tim.
So coming to the plate, Tim LeCastro. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Weaver.
At the plate now, Luke Weaver. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ketel Marte. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
2 out here and a runner at second. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Outside, 3-0 now. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Pause, now the pitch. Grounded to first. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. They start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line softly toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman,
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Ready with the 1-0.
0-2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. None out, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Liner in there for a base hit. Nimmo rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Junior Guerra comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
41, Junior Guerra.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Cano is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit. And he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto.
Michael
Ball 1.
Conforto.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Ramos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Calhoun is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Wilson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tomas Nido will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Escobar. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Wilson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
1 gone now in the Arizona 7th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They lead it 5-4. So striding in, Ahmed Rosario. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Tomas Nido. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. One out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Mets, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Ready to begin the 8th, so digging in now, Cole Calhoun. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bouncer to the left side. Davis grabs it cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Number 13.
And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoo, up and in.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The catcher.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Digging in, Tim LeCastro. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The set and the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andrew Chafin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Josh Rojas is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Striding in, Jeff McNeil. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now to the plate, Pete Alonso singled home a run in his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Chafin features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Stepping in, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.D. Davis. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count now, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now batting, Michael Conforto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Conforto is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Hector Rondon answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Jed Lowry will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Yeah, Lowry.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Peralta is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Mets leave them loaded. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Jake Marisnick will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Now playing second base, number 16, Jake.
Jeurys Familia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Familia.
New inning set to get underway. Into the box, Josh Rojas.
The second baseman, Josh Rojas.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Ketel Marte. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Right back at the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, David Peralta. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And there's the first strike. 2-1. He waits. Now the pitch. 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Two-two. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McNeil is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for the Diamondbacks. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Archie Bradley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Striding in once again, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tomas Nido. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Mets down to their final out now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First delivery to him on the way. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
3-1, here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Nice AB right there. 2 out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And that misses as well, 3-0. Pete Alonso would be next if they can keep this inning alive. From the belt, the pitch. That's in there, 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Pete Alonso. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the ninth. From the belt, the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The set and the 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Oh, now here's a line drive. That's going to get down. He comes through. McNeil heads for the plate. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Yeah, when he stepped into the box, he was thinking about shortening his swing, finding a way to make contact and score that tying run. But he does even better than that, finding a way to drive the winning run in as well.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Mets came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Jeurys Familia earns his third win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.